The story of JEMfriends starts in the heart of a young girl. Around 9 years old, I was having a conversation with my mom about abortion, adoption, orphanages. I was trying to wrap my mind around the fact that there were kids that nobody seemed to want. I remember telling my mom, someday I'm going to have a place for all the kids that no one wants. And she told me, do you want to know about a children's home already going on in the area? I was like, of course. So she signed me up to receive the quarterly newsletter of Hope House, a local children's home. I remember being so excited when they would come in the mail, just waiting to read the stories about these kids that inspired me, that I wanted to someday meet. In the summer of 2004, I read a short story that changed my life forever. It was a story about a girl named Amanda, who was 13 years old. In her short story, she shared about being taken from her birth family, placed in foster care, bouncing around, and eventually being adopted. That adoption failed, and her siblings got placed at Hope House. She also shared about how she was potentially going to be readopted, but that wasn't working out, and she was coming back to Hope House where she would be until she turned 18 years old. I really wanted to meet Amanda and all the kids at Hope House, so I got the opportunity to get involved with Hope House through playing on their basketball team. In December of 2004, I had an opportunity to go out for the first practice. I remember stepping in the gym and seeing all the girls on one side, excited to meet them. Stephanie quickly introduced me to all of those girls, but Amanda wasn't there. I was looking around the gym for her, and I saw her across the gym playing 21 with two boys. I ran across to introduce myself and said, "Hey, Amanda, my name's Liberty, and I'm going to play on your guys' basketball team." She dead-eyed me and said, "Get off my court." My heart sunk. But I wasn't discouraged. I remember running across the gym and telling my dad, we're going to be best friends. It took about 2 months of persistent friendship towards her, but I remember the day she said yes to buying a Subway, and I knew we were going to be friends. It was through that friendship with Amanda, the 4 years of high school, the ups and downs in her own journey, watching firsthand what she experienced, the adversity she faced, and especially the time as it got close to her aging out, and everything that she went through about the anxieties of her own future that started opening my mind to what happens to youth after they live in a children's home or leave foster care. I remember the day that JEMfriends was really born was the day that Amanda came to me and asked me to speak for her at her high school graduation. Remember thinking, wow, if one friend can make this much of a difference, what would happen if our community knew about the youth in foster care and the adversities they faced and wanted to make a difference? I went home that day and I Googled leaving a children's home, leaving foster care, and I started seeing these statistics that 1 in 3 of the youth that leave foster care are going to be homeless in the first 18 months. 1 in 4 will be incarcerated. 1 in 4 females become pregnant in the first 2 years. And only 50% of youth that leave foster care ever get their high school diploma or GED. I thought somebody's got to be doing something to help them, providing housing, doing something. Finding nothing, I decided that was when something needed to be done, and I was going to start JEMfriends. Just 4 short months later, in September of 2008, right before my 19th birthday, I founded JEMfriends.